I'm going to share some of the informations how actually you can apply for visa from India. Well, China actually give visa for Indian people, and you can apply online. Yes, at our websites. You can simply search China visa for India. You can Google it, and definitely you'll get the link where you need to initially sign up. Then you can fill the form, and you just need to remember while you'll fill anyway, you can see that, and you cannot keep any of the points blank. Okay, even though you don't have invitation, you need to fill the hotel's name in the invitation part, and also required email address of the hotel. So that is, make sure you have that information before you filling up the visa applications. Before that, I would like to say, okay, how you can book hotel or hostel, anything. So there is an application called trip.com. It's a website also. So from trip.com, which is an Chinese applications, from where you can book the hotel, and this is very nice. My experience is really good. Even I booked my flight ticket as well because it was cheaper from that app. And but flight you can book from anywhere, wherever you get the flight at a cheaper price. But I book especially hotel and the flight. Hotel is very important to book from trip.com, so make sure you book it from there. And in some cases you can also get 100% refund if you want to cancel it later. Suppose your visa get rejected, or suppose you change your dates of itinerary. And another thing is that you need to have a very proper itinerary of how and where you will be traveling in China, at what date you are coming, what date you are leaving from one place to another place. So for that, you can make a very short itinerary for 3-4 days maybe, and you can mention that I'll be staying in the same only at this city. But later on you can change it. I mentioned for 3 days in Guangzhou, but later on I also had to change my date, and also I'm coming here for 20 days, not just 3 days. So this is how you can do it. And next is you need to visit the embassy or VFS Global. Or by the way, if you cannot visit, maybe you can send someone, or you can take a help from the agent. So agent will guide you, or also they can submit your passport to the embassy and VFS Global, where you will get your sticker visa. And these things cost you around 7,700, which is a visa cost, and rest depends on the person who and how they charge it. In my case, I had to spend around 11,000 for visa and the agent fees. So it was like that. If you need the help from the agent, I can even share informations of the agents and the descriptions. And to apply visa, you must have 1.5 to 2 lakhs rupees from last 6 months in your bank account, which you need to show. And also on your bank statements, there must be sign and seal from the bank manager. That is very important. It is easier for those who actually are doing business to travel here, because if you show as self-employed or doing business, you just need to submit your trade license and your business current account, and as well as ITR. So that is what they need, and rest it's easier. And if you are employee, then you need to have employer informations and documents from your employer that you are actually going to have a vacation for this period of time. So which is complicated, I found it. So if you can show it as a self-employed, it's a good way of applying. So chances are higher. And one more thing, you need to have a very good cover letter, so where you can actually show them that you will definitely come back to India. And that means what? You need to show a strong bonding, that you are living with your family, you have families, you have responsibilities, and you have properties or this and that, and you are working well in India, so that you will definitely come back to India. So if you can convince in such things, those things in your cover letter, then it's easier to get the visa. And the visa is, I got the visa for 30 days, which is a single entry. And yeah, so that is, I think it's fine for single day. But if you can apply for double entry or multiple entry, then you can also explore other places, like you can go to Hong Kong, Macau, or even you can go to Mongolia. So yeah, because from here it's easier to travel to Mongolia, the flights are cheaper. So that is why I think if you apply for multiple entry visa, that can be very useful to travel other places apart from China. This is all about the visa.